What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of How to Cop. And today we're going to give you everything that you need to know about the Air Jordan 1 High Hyper Royal and how to cop.
All right, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. Now let's go ahead and hit on the basic info for this release before we move on. So this Air Jordan 1 High release is going to be set for April 17th at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern time on the sneakers app, and then some other sites that we're going to get to in just a second. And right now this isn't set up to be a sneakers draw, so that just means that make sure you're ready to enter your size right at the release time, whatever that may be depending on your time zone. And then for pricing, the retail tag is going to be set for $170 in men's like usual, and then there is grade school sizing for these with big kids at $130, but that's it for sizing. But if some small sizes do get added, we'll just continue to update that on our blog post, but that pretty much covers the date and the time. So let's take a closer look at the overall design and the reason for the hype on these. All right, so the hype on these is obviously going to come from the Air Jordan 1 High model itself, but this colorway is going to do numbers. So this has been on the wish list for a ton of people since the rumored photos surfaced last year, and wait no more. Well, I guess just a little bit more, like about a week, but the light at the end of the tunnel is in plain sight. So just checking out the overall design on the shoe, you have sort of like a wash denim look, or what Nike is calling the Hyper Royal like suede overlay, which pairs really nicely with that light smoke, like that gray swoosh. And then that gray also shows up around the ankle as well. And then it's overall just a really nice shoe. It's like got that faded jeans look. It's just very classic. And then following the University 1 release last month, it's just maybe going to quench your thirst for one of those superior Jordan 1 releases to hit on if you didn't hit on this last release. But that kind of covers the design and the hype on these, so let's move on. All right, so for raffles and reservations, at the time of this recording, there isn't anything active or live right now, but that is surely going to change with all the different retailers dropping these shoes. So just make sure that you're keeping an eye on our website, which is www.shoewear.co, where we will be updating some raffle links daily as they continue to open and close. Or you can always just come back to this video and kind of keep an eye on that daily, because in the description we're going to leave a link to our blog post that'll take you to that place as well. But now I'm going to go ahead and let Chase take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these, what the aftermarket looks like on them, and your best chance on how to cop a pair.
Thanks, Landon. All right, now I'm going to tell you what sites are dropping these beautiful Jordan 1s and at what time. So starting off at 10 a.m. Eastern time, you have Champ Sports, DTLR, Eastbay, Finish Line, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Hibbett Sports, JD Sports, Nike Sneakers app, Shop Nice Kicks, and lastly, YCMC. Now, at the time of this recording, these are the only confirmed websites, but we're going to leave a link to our blog post in the description to all the other potential retailers that might just drop them. Also, I would like to say, if there are any other retailers that we have missed, please let us know in the comments so we can add them to our list moving forward. But moving on, let's look at the average sale prices on the aftermarket. Now, as a disclaimer, the prices you see could change as we move closer to the drop, but also in our blog post, there will be links to all the marketplaces for you guys to check out closer to the release date. But starting off at StockX is at an average selling price of $575. Goat's sitting at $815, eBay is at $415, and Flight Club is also at $815. As for the stock, I predict the stock numbers to be similar to the University Blues that dropped in March this year, but taking the limited stock and the current resale prices, my resale prediction for these Hyper Royals will be around $350 to $450. Now that's going to net you a profit anywhere between $150 to $250 per pair, depending on which size you cop and where you sell. Should you hold or sell this Jordan? Before giving my opinion, I am going to assume the hold duration that you're going to be holding on to these for is more than 6 months. Now, my recommendation is to hold these Hyper Royals. I can definitely see that these Jordans are going to rise in value, especially by summer, which is only a few months away. But if you aren't able to hold, definitely try either selling locally or selling on eBay to take advantage of those eBay low sneaker fees.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for episode 25 of How to Cop for the Air Jordan 1 High Hyper Royal. Thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. And for more sneaker news, our available shoes for sale, and just anything that we do, feel free to click the link in our bio and check that out. And then last, just feel free to comment and interact below just to let us know what shoe you want to hear about next. But until next episode, peace.